When cooking bitter melon, never drop it straight into the pan. Make sure to do these 2 steps first. This keeps the melon from turning overly bitter or harsh. It will stay crunchy, bright green, and full of flavor. Let's get started. Begin by trimming off both ends of the bitter melon. These ends are tougher and more bitter, so removing them improves the taste of the final dish. Then slice the melon lengthwise to reveal the white core and seeds inside. Use a spoon to scrape out the center, running it from one end to the other, until all the seeds and white pith are removed. Don't skip this step. Most of the strong bitterness comes from the white center, especially the thin membrane near the inner walls. Look closely to make sure there are no remaining parts. The more thoroughly you clean it out, the bitterness of the loofah will lessen. That white layer is like a natural shield, holding much more bitterness than the green flesh. Removing it greatly reduces the overall bitterness. Now wash the squash under running water. Rub gently with your hands to wash off any remaining pulp, especially tiny fragments that may stick to the inner walls. The bumpy outer skin, full of little grooves, but the water pressure helps clean it well. Rinse twice for better hygiene and freshness. Place the clean melon on a board. Hold your knife at about a 45 angle and cut it into slices around 0.5 to 1 centimeter thick. Slicing it a bit thicker helps keep it crunchy, prevents it from getting mushy when soaked or stir-fried, and reduces how much bitter juice escapes. This keeps the slices firm in the pan, instead of turning watery. Add 1 to 2 tablespoons of sugar, depending on how much melon you have. You don't need an exact measurement, just enough to lightly coat each piece. Many people soak bitter melon in salt, but it absorbs salt quickly, making it difficult to season properly later. Salt also draws out too much moisture, makes the squash soft and mushy, instead of crunchy. Using sugar works differently. Sugar draws out some of the bitter liquid through osmosis, without increasing saltiness. It reduces the bitterness but still retains the bright green color, crunch and slight chew. After tossing the slices with sugar, let them rest for 10 to 15 minutes, until some liquid begins to collect at the bottom. While the melon is soaking, prepare some aromatic ingredients to enhance the flavor. Start with a red bell pepper. Slice it in half. Cut off the top. Cut each half into 3 to 4 pieces. Remove the seeds and white ribs, so the pieces look clean and neat. Then cut the pepper into diamond-shaped slices. Bright red color will make the dish much more attractive. Adding a touch of bright red instantly elevates the dish. Place the pieces aside. Take a few cloves of garlic, crushed, then minced. Garlic helps to soften the bitter taste and enhance the aroma. Thanks to garlic, the dish becomes more harmonious, light, and fragrant. Set the garlic aside. Take a small piece of fresh ginger. Peel and slice it thinly. Then cut into long strips, and finally mince them. Ginger's mild heat softens the sharp bitterness, giving the dish a more balanced flavor. It also offsets the cooling nature of bitter melon, making the dish feel more neutral and gentle on the body. Place the ginger with the garlic. Grab some green onions. Slice the white parts thinly. Add them to the aromatics plate. Now prepare a small bowl. Add 1/2 tablespoon salt, 1/2 tablespoon sugar, 1/2 circle of the pepper, 1 teaspoon of seasoning powder, and 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. Add 1 tablespoon of oyster sauce. Then add a tablespoon of cornstarch. Pour in 2 tablespoons of water. Stir until everything is melted and smooth. Preparing the sauce ahead of time makes cooking easier. No rushing to add seasonings, and no risk of oversalting. It also helps the flavors combine earlier, for a more balanced taste that's neither bland nor too salty. Crack 3 eggs into a bowl. Every beat is a little bit of art in the kitchen. Beat them in one direction until completely smooth, with no separate white streaks. This makes them fluffier when cooked. By now, the bitter melon is ready. You'll see bitter liquid collected at the bottom. The slices should feel slightly firmer. Add a little water and rinse lightly to remove excess sugar. Don't rinse too long, or the natural sweetness will wash away. Drain the slices in a basket. Heat a pan. Lower the heat to medium. Add drained squash and stir. Stir gently to slowly dry roast until extra moisture evaporates. This pushes out remaining bitterness and keep the squash firm and not mushy. You'll notice the edges wrinkle slightly. This is what you want. Put the bitter melon in a bowl and let it cool a bit. Pour in the beaten eggs and mix until every piece is coated. This way the eggs will stick well when stir-fried, so each bite carries both flavors. Heat some oil in the pan. Add the egg-coated melon and let it set gently. Where are you watching from? Leave a comment and tell me. Flip carefully once the egg begins to cook. Continue until the egg is fully set. It's amazing how we can connect worldwide. If you haven't subscribed yet, please hit the subscribe button. Your support means a lot. Once the egg is golden, with slightly charred edges, the melon will be wrapped in a golden layer. Put it in a bowl. This keeps the egg soft and intact. Add a bit more oil to the pan and keep the heat medium-low. Add the garlic, ginger, and scallions and stir-fry until fragrant. Stir-fry for about 1 minute until slightly tender, but still crisp. Return the chopped bell peppers to the pan and toss everything together. Turn the heat to high. Turn the heat to high. Pour in the prepared sauce and stir quickly so it thickens and coats every piece. Cook until the sauce looks glossy. Turn off the heat. Transfer to a serving plate and enjoy while hot. You'll get a dish with fantastic texture. Bitter melon that's crisp yet tender. Wrapped in soft golden egg. The aroma of egg blends with the gentle sweetness of the melon, and the peppers add a refreshing crunch. I used to stir-fry bitter melon until it became mushy and unpleasant, or let it cool until it tasted too harsh. I always thought it was difficult to enjoy. But this method not only reduces the bitterness, it enhances the unique fragrance of the melon. Kids and adults both love it. It disappears from the plate so quickly. That's the end of the video. If you have any thoughts, feel free to comment below. If you like the video, please like it. And don't forget to share it. And subscribe. Thank you for watching. Goodbye. See you next time.